Alrighty, everybody, and welcome to the start of this Rocket League regular season as we get things going. Concordia White team is going to be playing against Centra College in our first match here in the NECC. So, to get things started, it looks like we're going to have a score out of the captain of Centra College, also just named Captain. And we'll get things kicked off here again. So, real quick score there, under 9 seconds to get it scored. As E-Man Football gets a nice shot on goal attempt there. Going up high is Vuelomeister, but he won't be able to pick that up. George Binks should be finding this out of the corner. Oh, and a really good demo comes through as Loaf Pedal will end up getting the score. Loaf Pedal getting the nice touch there as E-Man Football was in the right spot, but he got demoed off the captain coming across there in the front. As we get things kicked off again. Going up front is George there for Concordia. He's going to try to bring it up over, but Captain is going to knock that up high. Panzer over in the corner, looking to get that nice touch. Vuelomeister will send that away from the goal. Panzer knocks it back into the corner. George here to contest. Chases it towards midfield. Loaf knocks it up over one. He'll walk it over a second. Try to knock that center. Panzer able to find that and get his first goal of the game. So all three members now of Centra College have had an opportunity to score here. And in the first minute of this game, Concordia University left scoreless to get things started. But here we go as we get stuff kicked off now. E-Man Football here in the corner, but the ball gets knocked up high and over. George will be on the other side to try and receive that. Panzer now knocking it just above the goal as Captain will get that score. Panzer's able to bring it up here and then just pinch it against the wall to slow it down. E-Man Football not able to get in the way of it in time. And so now here we go. 4-0 in favor right now of Central College. Vuelomeister able to go up the wall though. Gets a nice touch off the ceiling. CRL Captain gets a nice touch there. E-Man Football booming it back towards center. George trying to get it knocked maybe a little bit more towards goal there. Vuelomeister knocks it up. He'll get a second touch. Oh, and he'll just try to fake it by Panzer, but Panzer will get the stop. Gets credited with a shot on goal there. Loaf trying to get a nice touch there. Here's CRL Captain. He brings it up, and he's not able to get it over Vuelomeister, who will have a really nice contest there. Panzer going at it there. Sends it back. It'll go towards mid. E-Man Football will get the demo onto Panzer. Loaf Pedal knocking that one back towards center. CRL Captain misses that, but Panzer is right behind after coming off of the respawn from the demo to get a really nice touch. Sending it back to the Concordia side. Captain touching that up over the center. George has to try and stop this, but it goes just far of the goal. Panzer not able to get the redirect to send it right in. He will stop at midfield. Loaf Pedal is able to touch it there. Gets knocked into the corner, back towards midfield. Centra able to keep the pressure as that's a double commit. It will be a shot on goal, saved by Vuelomeister. Getting the touch here is George. He's going to try to get a second one as E-Man Football is going for it, but he just misses the touch there. And that's an open net as Captain will knock that one over, and that will be his hat trick. See there the double commit out of Concordia as they were trying to get that into the goal. E-Man wasn't able to get it as it just went right over the top of his head, and the rest of the team unable to follow up. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this 5-0 scorcher at the moment. Launching it far over to the corners, George. E-Man Football tries to go up and make a play on that in the middle, but it just goes up and over him. George trying to stop it at midfield, but they won't be stopped as it goes farther onto the Concordia side. Loaf trying to get a touch there, won't be able to find it. Panzer coming back from that demo. Knocks it over to the far side of Concordia. Here comes Captain. He gets a redirect right on goal, and that will be in for him. His second goal of the game here as he gets it off that bounce that took it out of the side right towards the center, and he puts it into the far right side of the goal. So right now, an absolute domination by Centra here as they're 6-0 on Concordia White. It is still a best of 3, though. There's an opportunity for Concordia to gather themselves after this. It is the first game of the season, so some jitters might be coming through for that. Captain taking it up over the center. Vuelomeister going to try to knock it off the top of him. Panzer knocks it. It'll hit high. And Vuelo George were able to knock that over into the corner. Vuelomeister knocking that out of center. He'll get it up over one member as Centra is able to knock it away. And once again, they've got pressure on Concordia. Ball goes up and over the net there. Definitely starving them from boost at the moment, as that ball is going to go way far onto their side. Vuelomeister able to get a nice touch there, sending it towards the corner. Panzer sends that back almost center, but luckily Loaf is there to get that. George trying to send it in again as they're playing around with it midfield. Good touch there from E-Man Football, not able to find the final hit in. George is going to go up, find it here in the corner. Just gets cleared out. Vuelomeister gets a nice touch there as E-Man Football tried to finish it off. Better rotations, George tried to finish it off. E-Man Football back to take it from midfield. Some better rotations coming through for Concordia here. So that will be just off, but they are going to find another goal here. And that'll be Captain finding this one off the wall. Loaf Pedal able to knock that towards center. And then the follow-up finish out from Captain. 3 seconds left, 7-0 in favor of Centra College. They'll miss that one entirely, but with that, Centra will win the first one and going into game 2. We'll be right back with that game here in just 1 second. And we're back here for game 2, CUNY White versus Centra College. As the previous game went the favor of Centra College. They had a very aggressive play on, all around. It was very well done, honestly, by them. The rotations were spotless at times. And Concordia had some issues, but was able to find some success later on. So we'll see if they're able to carry that success from game 1 here into game 2, trying to work better together. We'll see that All-Star is going to be a sub coming in for Centra College, and Panzer is able to get that first score off the high ball here. Touches it right in over George and Vuelomeister. So 1-0 in favor of Centra College. A Off a kickoff here, ball stalls pretty hard as All-Star going to touch that there. Gets a nice touch again, sending it right at the goal. E-Man Football trying to get it away and out of there. He will get it away. Georgia are able to send that up over All-Star. CRL captain finds this ball, but it just once again goes back midfield. E-Man Football with a good touch. All-Star able to save that one from being a goal. Georgia knocks that down from high midfield. Panzer is up. He'll knock it once, and Voilemeister will take it away from CRL captain. We'll see Voilemeister going up and touching that one right over the top and getting it out of the center. But All-Star are going to find a score here. Oh, and E-Man Football unable to get there in time. See Panzer just sort of touch it towards midfield here, and he gets the goalie out of the goal. E-Man Football just about in position to save that one out of there. So 2-0 here with 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Plenty of time and a much better start now here for Concordia. E-Man Football sends that one up. All-Star is going to fire it over. Voilemeister knocks that one over the goal so it won't center itself. CRL captain goes for the 50-50 against Georgia there. Voilemeister and Panzer 50-50, and that sends it towards the Concordia side. Ball's up high as Voilemeister sends it over towards Central College's side. CRL captain will clear that back to the corner. Collides with E-Man Football. And another touch there. This is going to go really close to center as E-Man Football tries to come in for that. Isn't able to find it. All-Star gets it down to Panzer, but not able to connect on any sort of goal there. E-Man Football off the wall gets a nice redirect towards center, but Panzer able to send it towards the side. Georgia now with an opportunity goes up on the wall. Voilemeister knocking it from midfield back towards center. Voilemeister trying to find an opportunity here to get a shot on goal. Isn't able to find anything. The 50-50 goes in favor of Panzer, and that's CRL captain finding his first score of this second game. CRL captain going up, able to knock that over, I believe Voilemeister on that, and find the third goal of this game. So Concordia still keeping up this pressure very well. CRL captain knocks it over towards the side. And oh, that's going to get centered almost right in front of the goal. Luckily, Voilemeister able to stop that there. Vuelo going for it here, but Panzer gets a second touch on it, so he's able to send it away. Ball gets sent out towards center field. CRL captain goes up for it. E-Man Football looking for a bump, a demo, or something, but three members of Concordia all in that corner. Giorgio goes up for it. Panzer to pass it over to the center for CRL captain. He doesn't find another score. It was a very wide open net. As All-Star not going to be able to block that one. Panzer's going to be in position. That will be a shot on goal for E-Man Football. It was going to be really, really close. Trying to get the flip reset is Panzer. He's not able to find it here. All-Star knocks it that way. Georgia knocks that up. It will be right over the top as Georgia tries to pinch that in there. Panzer stops that from going in. The 50-50 there out of All-Star will miss. CRL captain able to knock that away from the goal. E-Man Football gets it from Georgia. Panzer knocks that back towards center field as Voilemeister misses the high ball. E-Man Football looking out of the corner here. As Georgia is able to knock that up over All-Star, so he gets it up over a couple members there. Unfortunately, it just isn't enough, not a hard enough hit to send it up and over. So now CRL captain has an opportunity. He does get the shot on goal, but not able to find and finish it. Panzer with a nice shot there. And oh, three members of Concordia not able to stop that one, as it'll go in 4-0 with 30 seconds remaining here. Very, very close to saving it was Concordia there, but just not able to find it in time. 30 seconds remaining. As this one's going to go to game 3 in favor of Central College. But a much better job here out of the 3 freshmen on Concordia white team. For all of them, it is their first season here at Concordia. So looking good to get things started off this season. As that ball will hit the ground, and we will go into game 3. Central College up 2-0. We'll be back in just 1 second. And now we get started here with the 3rd game. And Georgia right off the bat going to get a save there. As All-Star knocks that up from high. Gets a shot on goal, but Voilemeister able to stop that. E-Man Football tries to get in there and disrupt it. Unfortunately, he sends it back in the wrong direction. Georgia sending this one up and over the mid. As it goes to about midfield, All-Star going to take that in from the top. If he gets a second touch, that might be in, but he's not able to get it. But Loaf is able to find it, and Vuelo and Georgia are unable to respond to that in time. So he did have the second touch, but E-Man Football is able to stop it there, but he's only one man, and unfortunately not able to get the second stop there. As we start things off now, Georgia on the first attempt. It's a decent touch. Rotating back into his team, not necessarily what you want to see there. He and E-Man will pinch it over, and that's going to be up and in. Oh, very, very close, tight goal there. All-Star knocks it up, and it'll just be going in. It was going in by itself, and Panzer almost knocks it up too high, but he does get it off the lower part of the crossbar and in. So now All-Star and Voilemeister meeting up in the mid lane. Loaf comes flying through there to try and get that. Tries to flick it off center towards his teammates. Ends up getting that full boost out of the corner, so that's going to be really good for him. Panzer knocks it towards All-Star. Voilemeister knocks that up and over his pedal, has to try and save this out of the corner. He will. Georgia takes the nice touch there and almost gets a second touch on it to knock it away. Panzer trying to go slow and steady there to try to get over 2 members of Concordia, and he will do so. You can see him slow it down here as he has to figure out where the Concordia member is going to be on the defense. Gets them both to commit into each other and then knocks it up over the top. So now here we go as we get things started for this next kickoff. E-Man Football able to get a pretty impressive start there. But most of his team is too far back and able to really take advantage of kind of what he did there. And Loaf Pedal not able to get the touch he wants on that. George War now and Vuelomeister going to try and take it up. They'll run into each other, though, as Vuelo has no boost left. He'll be trying to find some here. E-Man Football able to get a nice touch there, and then lets Vuelomeister get a nice clear. Going center is the ball. George War knocks it towards center. Panzer driving that home. Will almost get another one in. And E-Man Football trying to bring that down. Not able to do so. George War goes up the wall trying to center it. Isn't able to find the kind of hit he wants. E-Man goes straight heads up into All-Star. As the ball hangs in the Concordia's corner. And that'll be Loaf Pedal getting the touch in for the goal. Ball's hanging out in here, and we'll watch as Panzer goes up, gets it knocked into the corner so that it goes centered, and Loaf Pedal just waiting for it there in the middle area. So here we go as the next kickoff gets started as E-Man Football finds a really good touch off the side of the wall. Good enough to count for a shot on goal at least. Vuelomeister goes for the 50-50 with All-Star. And he'll find it there. E-Man Football going for that. George War on that touch. Both E-Man will miss, but Vuelo gets a nice touch up over Loaf Pedal, sending it back towards midfield. Loaf Pedal takes it in the corner, trying to pinch it towards the center. He will pinch it there, but it just not quite far enough. And I gotta mute something else in the background here. Sorry about that. Now we see here that Vuelo up top trying to get a touch in on the goal. Minute 18 remaining. Georgia is able to knock it down. All-Star knocks it over one and over two. Vuelomeister knocking it up high. It'll just hit off the top backboard of the goal. George Ward Binks looking now. Try and clear this out of the corner. But they're going around in circles on it, not able to figure out who needs to clear this out. E-Man Football takes it down. He might have an opportunity here, but he isn't able to get the redirect as the ball was going too fast. E-Man Football knocks that one up, and he'll go up the wall at it, but he isn't able to get a second touch. George Orr gets the demo onto All-Star, as it just goes right in front of the goal, but no one able to touch it on the side of Central College. Loaf Pedal knocks that one high and towards the center. It just goes right over the goal, though. 20 seconds remaining here. Vuelomeister able to take that one up. All-Star gets the demo onto Vuelo. Loaf Pedal trying to take that and get it centered. Will be very close. Panzer's able to knock that into the corner as All-Star will probably have the last opportunity here. Gets knocked out of the way, and that will be Central College getting the win 3-0. So that will be the end of this series. At 9 o'clock, the Concordia CUNE Blue team will be playing against RSU Blue. And that will be streamed actually on the NECC's channel. We're not allowed to stream whenever the NECC is streaming the game, so you'll have to head over to there and watch that at 9 o'clock. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back on Thursday with the first week of Overwatch action.